So I'll share with you some tips and tricks for decimal word problems, how to write them, how to solve them, which mathematical operations to use based on words in the context of the problem. So some common words you'll see that will help you identify if it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division involve these words. When you hear the words more than, greater than, increased, the deposit to deal with money when you deposit money into an account, or the total, oftentimes it's addition. When you hear words like less than, fewer than, decreased, the difference, or withdrawal, when you withdraw money from an account, that would be subtraction. When you hear words like the product, times, multiplied, that's all multiplication, or words like divided by, or the quotient, or the unit cost, which is the cost per one unit, or the average, that's all division. So here are some easy word problems that involve decimals and math phrases. So when you're finding more than, that's addition. When you're finding less than, that's subtraction. When you're finding the product, that's the answer to multiplication. And when you're finding the quotient, that's the answer to a division problem. Here are more complex word problems you would see in everyday life. So Evan bought 3 tomatoes and 2 apples. Apples cost 65 cents each and tomatoes cost 46 cents each. How much money did Evan pay? So here you would use multiplication. You have 3 tomatoes, 2 apples. You multiply their unit price by how many of each quantity you want. And then you add together the totals to get how much money he must pay. So when you hear total or how much, oftentimes there will be addition. Sometimes there will be multiplication if you're given the unit cost and you're buying multiple quantities of that unit. Lucy has $7.50 and wants to buy a lot of gummy bears. If gummy bears are on sale for 80 cents per bag, how many bags can Lucy purchase? How much money will she have left? So she will purchase, so that will involve addition, and she will have money left, so that will involve subtraction. You know that it's 80 cents per bag, so that's the unit price. She has $7.50 total, so that will be what you're subtracting what you pay or what you spend from the total. So if you take the total and divide it by 80 cents, that'll tell you how many of the units you can get. Since it's not to 10, but it's not below 9, she can only buy 9 bags. You multiply the 9 bags by the unit price per bag, and you get the total that she spends. So you take $7.50, what she had, subtract the total she spent, and she would have 30 cents left over after buying 9 bags. This afternoon, Brigit withdrew 124 euros and 50 cents from her account. She now has 1,284 and 83 euros left in her account. How much money was in her bank account before today? So she withdrew money, so you know that's subtraction, but you don't know what she started with. So instead, you're going to work backwards, and she ends with the 1,284 and 83 cents. She withdrew the 124.50, so add that to what she now has, and that will tell you the original amount before she took away the withdrawal. So you can see that she originally had 1,409 euros and 33 cents. If I can buy 9 packs of gum for $10.65, what is the average price of each pack of gum? You see average, and it's per unit. So this is division. The price divided by the number of packs will tell you the unit price. You round this to a money amount, so that's the second decimal place. Because there's a 3 after the 8, you keep it an 8 when rounding, so it's €1.18 per pack of gum. Carpet costs $2.88 per square meter. If you want to carpet a space that is 220 square meters, how much will it cost? So you want to know total cost. You know the price per unit, it's per square meter. You know how many units you want, so you multiply those two together and you get the total cost. I have 3 quarters, 22 pennies, 11 dimes, and 4 nickels. How much money do I have? Hint, if you aren't familiar with the American money system, a quarter is 25 cents, a penny is 1 cent, a dime is 10 cents, and a nickel is 5 cents. So you multiply each of the amounts by their unit amount. So 3 quarters, you multiply it by 25 cents. 22 pennies, multiply it by the cost per penny. 11 dimes, multiply it by the cost per dime. 4 nickels, multiply it by the cost per nickel. Add up the total, and you get $2.27.